Holy Spirit, angels, ancestors, guides, my team of the highest light and resonance, thank you for this 333 late night message. Divine masculine, make it hot. Divine feminine, make it hot. Spirit, make it pop. Yeah, listening to those BET jams, and she's saying, you better stop playing. I don't know who this artist is, but she said, you better stop playing. And I don't think she's like, this song's not giving me like a demand. She ain't demanding, like, you better stop playing. She's looking at it like, what are you here for? What is it that you said you wanted? You better stop playing. Like, this just comes off across a little bit like, take me seriously. And all I'm hearing is like, please. Right? Or is it like, please? I don't know. It's just, I'm just taking in. Look what's back on the bottom deck. You saw that shuffle, right? I know you saw that shuffle. Look what's back. Hungry like a wolf. And I shuffled once. Wow. Okay. Holy Spirit, angels, ancestors, guys. It still has to do with the lust. Holy Spirit, angels, ancestors, guys. What do you have for us? We have, listen close on the bottom deck. Yeah, listen close. We have ground down. Okay? Ground down. Disassociation is a learned phenomenon. As much as it is a personal coping strategy, most of us, by default, have our own head in the clouds or on our phones. We act as if our minds aren't connecting to our bodies, as if they're distinct. Through grounding back into our bodies every day and as needed, we realize their power combined, and there's no much pleasure to be found better than in this place. It's so interesting because with all this energy, the grounding down, what I'm feeling with this is kind of like defiant vulnerability. Growing up, we're taught that sex is taboo and shameful. Then the mainstream adult depictions is portrayed as robotic, typically clinical, unimaginative, and made through a violent male gaze. With the Gemini energy coming down right now, as we just passed over, and with the grounding that we just left with the Scorpio and the transforming, this is somebody blaming the outside world for their actions. And with the self-care message that we had on like this morning with the one with the 50 cent tile, that message was giving me like the self-care message that came down was meditation. And I was saying, I don't think a lot of males meditate, right? So this specific situation that I'm feeling is about somebody who hasn't really like meditated on themselves. They seem to meditate on you, right? Or vice versa, right? Take what resonates, you know how we do. But I feel like they've meditated on the world, they meditate on you, they meditate on how the world views them, or why, like, like blame, 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 you. But it's like this energy hasn't really did any like me from what I'm gathering from this. So it's like they do things happen, and for whatever reason, it's like no responsibility is taken. I'm getting this energy of that, right? And this person uses sex as a way to cope. I feel this. Like they don't, when they get into their feelings, they get very animalistic like, they get very horny like, right? And they get into this energy where they have to please themselves, right? And after they're done eating, there's something here with that, like, you catch that itis, right? Or this could just be the gluttony, like they just want more and more and more and more, right? That's all it is. They just want more and more and more and more, and it's not, and that's not what somebody has like somebody fasts, right? There's a love in here that has been fasting, right? Meaning they're celibate. They don't really need sex like that. They, and if they do have it, they want it in a way that they don't feel like somebody's like rushing, right? Hungry like a wolf, like just get up in there and just done. It's like, what the hell? That's how you eat, right? Behave, behave. Spirit said, okay. So the bottom deck is giving me Cancers. Let your fears dissolve. So we have fourth house energy coming in just now, right? And we have Aquarius, reflect on your priorities, right? What dropped here? Thank you. As we just left that moon energy, Scorpio, go deeper, right? That's that we go deep and we don't get no sleep, right? That's what this is. Somebody's not getting any sleep, and if they do, Spirit wakes them up. I went to bed. I went to bed early. I came. I was gonna. I thought I was gonna do this message earlier, like around 10, 11 for you guys, like I normally do, and like I like my late like night messages, right? My energies mostly sits in the night, and because of how I was raised by with spirit, when I followed like the horoscopes and all that other stuff, like I never read my horoscope the same day. I always read it the day after because I never wanted to predict my day and control the energy of the day. So I always made sure that I did when I did follow these things, right? And there's one app that I've always used, right? We're speaking Gemini energy right now. We're just doing a little share, right? And this is like, you know how we do things as far as sharing information, right? So this one app that I've always used, you can find it on the Google, you can find it on your Android. It's DH, Daily Horoscope, and it just has a DH on it, right? I think it's like a purple or blue icon, right? Daily Horoscope is what it's called. And that horoscope, for years I used that horoscope, okay? And that one hit, okay? It hit. And I usually used it like I said, a day after, right? And it just, anyways, that was just a little go deeper, right? Let's get back on track. You see how Gemini season's just coming in here and you just and you just get back, yeah. So this Scorpio energy, beauty, invisible, yeah. See, cutting the deck at beauty and invisible. Um, I will say that this energy does. If any of you guys have felt like this energy walked out on you for whatever reason, because we had a lot of that going on with like the third party energy. Third party, when we say third party over here in tarot, that could mean anything. That could be work. That could be their hobby that has them taking you away, or an actual person, right? But whatever that is, it means it's like another situation, another entity, the forbidden, right? This is like the forbidden. This is something too that they don't really want to talk about, from what I gather. This is not something they want to talk about. We have the belonging, and we have fulfillment. Yeah. hmm The grounding down would be the 20, the judgment, the fulfillment, right? They would, it will fulfill them to be able to come home. This is the I'm coming home. They miss the way you love them. They miss the way that you touch them. You miss like, and if anything, this is too movement 29, right? High spirit, like high priest of spirit. The message, movement followed by focus, followed by fragments. Yeah, some of you guys with the retrograde, some of these messages might come in and already screw with you, or they already have, right? Meaning that they've already dropped the ball on you, meaning that you heard their demands and they're waiting for your final verdict, right? And I'm getting a bit of pressure. I'm hearing pressure. There's a bit of pressure in here. I know you can feel it, right? The Pressure. That's what I'm hearing. Akashic. This went down in the books. This went down in the books. And I said this, right, in the winter time last year, around when? Around Libra, Scorpio time, I think Spirit's reminding me now, because it just makes sense right here, right, as I try to rack my brain. I did say that the masculine energy, Star Mother on the bottom deck, you had a chance to go back into your Akashic, right? Share your voice, come out of the cave, persecution, expression, right? They were about to do something. They're about to, you were able to go back into your Akashic and pick one situation that you felt like you knew that you fucked up on, right? And this could have been masculine, feminine, but I felt like the masculine energy owed. A lot of Usher confessions going out right now, and you could have went back and fixed something. And there was a time where the energy of the one thing, your most fulfilled thing, you see what I'm saying, with the 20 judgment, right? The thing that brought you the most fulfillment, right? The one thing that the forbidden, right, is what you could have actually worked on too. And Spirit was giving that energy, Star Mother, right? That they were giving that energy, like, answer the call. They were gonna answer the call. They were gonna pick it up, right? Because they felt the energy, right? There's a lot of telepathy going on right now. Starseed, what lights you up, right? Priestess, right? Meaning, like, and you could feel it, right? It takes somebody's just as strong. Let's just say if you know you're strong, it takes somebody else just as strong to send that to you for you to feel like, is that them? You know what I mean? So like this energy is is strong. I'm not gonna lie. They could be really strong like physically, but I'm getting like they're just as spiritual too, right? They are in their own little way. They have things to work out. You feel what I'm saying? They do. They have things to work out. And I think Spirit is like really, really, really trying to see if anybody's really like reading it. Like, read all about it. Like, this is gonna come like a time too where, like, retrograde too, you might get some information about people's past at this time too, right? You might get more than what you asked for, right? The forbidden secrets a little bit, right? About maybe like where they exactly were, right? Where did they really feel like they were fulfilled, right? The truth of it, right? When it comes to the fragments, like, this is kind of like, okay, and I heard there was a little more. It's kind of like, yeah, I was dating somebody, but it's done. Or yeah, I know but it was only because of this. It's like somebody wants to quickly just smooth it over, but somebody's like, and like, and what? Somebody's like, and what? And it's like, no, here's your Scorpio, go deeper. They probably already found out the secrets. They're waiting for you to like confirm them. Shows a little bit more honesty, right? It's like, okay, this is a good start, right? This is a good start. And with the Akashic here, I'm seeing like, this is the priestess energy. Somebody can read in Braille. Somebody can read you. The person can read you. Scorpio can read you, right? Water sign can read you. There we go. Why do we have fulfillment twice in two different decks? We have the peach, and we have the apple and the wine, right? Fulfillment twice on two different cards. This is somebody that could get what they want if they've learned to come out of their ego and accept the judgment that they deserve for the actions that they've done. This is somebody that keeps running from their problems. They ran away from their problems, take a risk. They probably could have all, like, really miracles, ran away from their problems, like love, miracle, taking a risk, purity, freedom. Yeah, like, I'm getting an energy like, when somebody's like, they're having a lot of problems, so they're like, yeah, I'm gonna go away. I'm going on a trip. It's long weekend right now. So even that long weekend trip, right? To them, trust me, I'm getting a vibe right now. It's a long weekend for them. Okay? The way they felt. Because distance, some people think like distance makes the heart grow and absence fonder. Right? So it's kind of like there's feelings that you can't turn off, like, genuine feelings. You know what I mean? This is when somebody's trying to act like they don't care as much as they do. They care now, I'll tell you that. Whatever they tried to force down, trust me, the purge has brought it up. The purge has brought it up. Right? The purge has brought it up. We have be in the present and dream of the future. When we dream, everything is possible. Everything is possible. Bottom deck is giving me Get to know each other, right? Learn to meet another's need for love. 44, right? So learn, get to know each other. This is starting all over again. New love, right? New love in your love life, right? Work prospects, spiritual growth, right? So this is where it's kind of like you're getting this pick in its own way. Spend quality time together, right? Speak the language of love, right? Ask for help. What do you really need? Be willing to accept support. Yeah, somebody doesn't need help from you. They just feel like they need you. Does that make sense? This energy is not really codependent. They're not. This is not. I don't think you're codependent on them, and they're not codependent on you. This is not the type of energy that I'm feeling from this. This is love. It's just that it's like it hasn't really been unlocked. That's what this is. It hasn't been unlocked. This person hasn't. This energy is not fully vulnerable. Somebody's very vulnerable, and somebody has an issue working within that. Right here we have, you are limitless. You could do anything you choose. Right? So this could also be like Aquarius energy. Somebody's like afraid of what the world's gonna think about this, right? That's what I'm getting. Appreciate this moment. Every situation is an opportunity to grow and find love, right? There's another master number. There's 33, right? We have be authentic. Be real and true to who you are and how you feel. Yeah. Yeah, be authentic. And we have physical touch. A tender touch can mean so much. This is and when you guys, if you guys ever do get to this energy with this again, right? Because this is the year of the six to balance things out. If you ever get to this energy again, I promise you, the next time you guys touch, I don't know if it's like, a kiss on the forehead, or if this person gives you a hug, or like whatever this is, the next time you guys touch, you're gonna feel it. You're gonna feel it in yourself. You're gonna feel it in them. You're gonna be able to go deeper within the tender touch. You're gonna feel it. I'm hearing that. This is a case. Okay? This is a case. Okay? And it's foxy, baby. Okay? This is a touch me, tease me. Okay? That's what I'm hearing. Touch me, tease me, feel me, and caress me. Hold me tight and don't let go. Baby, I'm about to explode. Okay? That's what they're saying. Like, I feel it. I don't know why people are just not more honest about their, like, and I say this when people be like, oh, it's not that easy. It's not that easy? Courthouse. Yeah, see? It's not that easy. So if you're not genuinely telling somebody how you feel, but you know that you're just bottling it up to go and act fake in another situation, right? Because this is what love do. This is what love in this realm I find does, right? Have a like touches somebody, right? Sex, whatever, right? Appreciates the moment, but then for some reason they don't sit in there. You are limitless, right? You could do anything you choose, and continues to be the way the love bombing and the authenticity doesn't like continue. This is where I feel like it sucks, because it starts off but it doesn't finish. You feel me? The courthouse with 23. Change on the bottom deck. Yeah, this could actually literally go to court, or this could have been divine coming in and giving this an intervention. But I do feel like this is actually like a bit of actual legal stuff. Great fortune. Yeah, right. Some great fortune in here. Journey, pathway. Yeah. I saw that. I knew it was a child. Uh Poverty. Yeah, I was getting that child support energy. Yeah. This is the thing. Time is money, right? But it depends on what type of person you are and the type of person that you are dealing with as well, right? From what I gather, right? You see how things are getting blurry? I have to keep focusing for some reason. You feel that? I was looking at it, I'm like, what? I have to focus, because if you had focused on, like, for somebody's situation, right? I don't know who this is, but for somebody, if you had focused on the children or the child right? This right here, you probably wouldn't be taking, like, you wouldn't have to supporting here. You wouldn't have to support like this, because the way I gather and the way I've seen a lot of my um feminine energies, like mothers, deal with, their masculines, the children's father, really is they don't really want the money from you, even though that's what helps, right? It's not the monetary. It's usually about the whole essence of like your time, right? So it's kind of like if you're around all the time, they kind of want to hit you in the pocket, right? But if you don't really have it and you're working yourself out to fulfill the situation, and any, like, you get what I'm saying, you're rewriting, you're being authentic, like this energy, they actually will respect you in a little way. Then we're getting into, okay, so if for some of you, got you, Ashe spirit, is this what this is? You're like, there's a masculine here doing what they're supposed to do, everything is great, but it's like somebody wants more, somebody wants it back, somebody wants to, like, they want their back breaking again. That's what this is. So you're jealous, somebody's mixing in too, and they're using the child, right? They're using the child to rewrite a story in a certain way, or feeling like children rewrite the story. They do, but it's like, don't use them as pawns. I'm hearing like somebody's using a child as a pawn as well, to kind of like get their life together. Like, you know what I mean? I'm like, wasn't the child supposed to help you get your life together? You feel me? It's like blaming a bit. Don't do that. That's what I'm hearing. Don't blame. What am I seeing in here? Like, what? You know what I mean? Holy Spirit, angels, ancestors, guys, stop this up quickly for me. Cancer, Chariot, Page of Swords, Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, yeah. If your child's a Cancer, I'm telling you, it's a wrap. Right? It's a wrap. Your child can help you. Your child should be able to help you, because Cancer kids are, trust me, Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune, done.